Sam needs to be managed. I love you, friend, but you wear me out right now. But I don't know. Y'all, I struggle. Like, thank you, Stubbs, and I appreciate that. But people do wear masks, and that's the thing. When people wear masks, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do when people wear masks and they pretend to be something that they're not? The same people that pretend like they're just so amazing at snuffing people out are the same people getting got. Like how
that
many
lady and her husband?
Sam, don't be messy.
Me to say it?
I don't want you to say it.
Me to say it? I can speak on it. I'm not on the show.
Be quiet.
I can speak my truth.
Hush, Sam. But I'm just saying. So
y'all want me to say it?
No, Sam, we don't want you to say it. But I don't want you to say it because I'm not trying to be dirty like that. But people getting got, and I feel like at the very least, what I can say is that at least when I found out I've gotten got, I have the strength and the power to walk away. King of Shade, do not encourage him.
Me to say it. I'll say it. Tell him to send me $5 Cash App and I'll say it.
You said you can only take people for face value until they prove otherwise. Jen, you are preaching. Furthermore, guys, sex therapist Jen, go follow her. She makes an appearance on the show.
Me at Sammy Edie, $5. And I'll say it, y'all. I'll say
Jen, you are preaching.
Y'all
you
know
can
I
only
have
take
no
people
chill.
for what they show. I don't know what people want me to do. People act like I met him 2 days ago and married the man. That was not the case.
That lady husband drags her all over the city of
Sam.
I need $5 to say it.
Sam,
$5.
Don't be messy. I'm still praying for Sam. You need Jesus. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you gotta be mindful of what people project. And once you realize what people are projecting,
somebody said date Sam. Nope, no.
Once you are mindful of what people are projecting, then it changes how you respond. So for me, I'm just not going to play into this narrative of the whole villain. Judge your mama. Yes, I'm human. Yes, I made mistakes. Whether you want to go with the narrative of me being a relationship coach or not, which people who follow me know good and doggone well, I ain't been one since 2019, and now I'm a liar because I want to tell the truth. Insane. Yes, I said it. We didn't have time to go into all this explanation. I even tell Tasha. She knows I said that to her. I'm not a relationship coach anymore, but it sounds good. That's the story I want to run with. Fine.
I've had 30 bad relationships. Do I qualify to be a relationship coach?
No, you don't.
All my bad experiences?
According to the people, you don't. Bad experiences
I've had
ruin
4
you.
failed restaurants, and they still pay me to consult. I get paid top dollar.
Say that you had how many failed restaurants? And
4 of my restaurants have failed. One of them failed miserably.
Okay.
But people still pay me top dollar to consult.
And I'm sorry, are you a millionaire or not?
Well, I got about $180 in my account.
But this is the thing. The 4 failed restaurants, according to some people, you ain't qualified. But
I learned more in the 4 failed than the successful.
Are you a millionaire or not? Like, most people are trying to still get to where you are.
I gotta check my Cash App.
You get on my nerves. Sam is successful, period. Like, but based off the 4 failed restaurants, he's not qualified. Like, that's what is being promoted. Like, seriously, if anything, I'm qualified to tell people what not to do and what to watch out for. And hey, I messed up here. Learn from my mistakes.
That's how I do my consulting for the restaurants. I don't base it upon the successful ones. I tell people the pitfalls to avoid. If I can teach them the pitfalls to avoid, which what I felt, they get more out of it.
And they
because success is naturally. The success is naturally. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to teach people the right path. You got to teach people what path not to go down. You see what I'm saying? You rarely teach your kids the right path. What you teach them is don't touch the stove. Don't do certain things. You see what I'm saying? The pitfalls.
I love that, Jennifer. Failure is a part of the process. It's a part of the process. You know what? I coach women all the time who are dealing with divorce. I'm qualified for that. I teach people all the time. I'm going to fight you if you keep throwing food in this thing. I teach women all the time who are walking through the pain of divorce. I teach people all the time who have been cheated on to forgive and move forward. Most women don't know how to do that. They don't know how to be cheated on and not be bitter for the rest of their life. As much as I hate what Kevin did to me, I wish that man well. I don't like
They
it.
ask you to fill out an application, and they ask you for your school, right?
Yes.
What you learn. But directly below that, they ask you for your experience.
So the experience comes from your failures
It weighs more than what.
and your successes.
There you go.
I literally, I abhor the fact that your failure disqualifies you. In fact, your failure will absolutely qualify you.
You
said
me
the
if
message.
I participate in this, you'll give me $25 towards this breakfast. Are we still good for that?
You are
Please.
such
Could
a
you cash
child.
at me $25?
Say, I'm going to fight you in a minute. You said the message is, if your story includes hills and valleys of challenges, then you're disqualified. Not a fan of that message. Well, the reality is that a lot of people failed a lot of times and are still qualified. We still held them as experts. How many times did it take Thomas Edison to figure out how to create the light bulb?
1,527 times.
How many
and
times?
when he was intervied, they asked him, how does it feel to have...
You are really in my personal space right
I'm
now.
sorry.
I just
Well, I
need
like
a-
the smell of your hair. Your hair is like... So, and they asked him when they interviewed him about the light bulb, they said, how does it feel to have failed 1,527 times? And he said, no. He said it was a 1,527 process.
that part.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't.
It only takes one time to get it right. That's the thing. It's amazing to me that it only takes one time to get it right. And once you actually succeed, those failures don't matter anymore.
Nope.
It really
You only
don't.
got to get it right one time.
One time. That's
One
all that
time.
matters. And so at the end of the day, this is why I make the statement, I'm still standing. I'm still here. Regardless of what people think or say, we sat at a retreat in Mexico with 25 women and watched a transformational experience. Married women, for people who think I'm not qualified to speak to married women, because the reality is that I was married for 15 years, a lot longer than some of y'all will be, according to statistics. So I can help you. So 15, I spoke to 25 women, married women. If you don't quit, Sam.
I'm sorry, it smells really good.
There were married women there, single women, divorced women, all sorts of women. That's the thing. We all have something to offer. Yes, do I believe there's a place where married women can speak to other married women? Absolutely. Single women can speak to other single women. Divorced women can speak to other divorced women. There's a place for it all. But at the end of the day,
Can you like my new picture on Instagram?
I'm not going to like it. I'm a comment. I always got something to say. But I'm just saying, everyone has a place. But that doesn't mean we can't learn from each other's experiences. And we can't grow. And we can't evolve as a person. And we can't become a better person. If that's the narrative they want, they can have it. I can be vocal about my experiences with the person. I know people didn't like that I said that Ashley was a mean girl. That was my experience with her. Her experience with me is her experience with me. She's entitled to that. I don't take that away from her. But what I won't do is try to attack her character as a person. I won't try to attack.
You want to know how it smells. You had that white school teacher, you know, that white lady who used to come to school with her hair kind of wet and used to lean over you to like show you some work. You'd be like, that white lady, this teacher hair smells good. That's what it smells like. If any of y'all had that experience, it's like lean this way, like you showing me how to do this math problem. No, none of that. I'll just get out the picture.
Are you done?
I was just trying to get them to understand what it smelled like. So
Y'all. You said, now look at them. They talking about winter, what fragrance do you have in your hair because Sam is in love with your hair? King of Shade. Y'all do not indulge him. He don't need any help. She said he done sold the hair products.
it's winter's line.
I need to come up with a winter red hair dye, and now apparently I need to sell the mousse that I put in my hair. Craziness. But I'm just saying, it's
That
just,
smell like it
I
came
will
out of
never
Saks.
comfort anyone's character. I'm not going to diminish my experience with a person over 3 months to the sum total of their life. My experience is my experience during that experience. But I'm not going to come for people's character outside of the show, because to me, you get that stuff back. Whatever you put out in this atmosphere, you get back. And the reality is that I don't want to put things out in the atmosphere that I don't want to get back. I don't want to get that back, so I'm mindful. I'm not here to attack anybody's character. I'm not here to attack anyone's integrity. I'm not here to come for people's families and kids. Like, that's just not who I am as a person, and I don't want to put that out there because that's not who I am as a person.
Y'all want me to put it out there?
No, we don't.
That's
want you
actually
to...
who I am as a person. You want me to say it? I can say it. I'm not like you.
Oh God,
I'm not biblical at all.
But you know,
I believe in God.
Yes, you do know the Lord, Sam.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, I build my life's work on building other women up. That's what I do. I help women walk through the process.
Miss Ashley, do you want me to speak
No,
on this?
I don't want you to speak on this, Sam.
Okay. You sure?
I don't. I just feel like I focus on the task and the work at hand. I focus on building women up. That's what I want to be known for. That's ultimately going to be my legacy one day. Because at the end of the day, everyone doesn't have a support system. Everyone doesn't have a family. Everyone doesn't have a friend. Everyone doesn't have a shoulder they can lean on and cry on. People call it trauma bonding. It's not trauma bonding. It's support. Furthermore, I wasn't in that room trying to get support from women. I was asked questions about my situation. I'm just bold enough and transparent enough to share it. I got nothing to hide, y'all. I really don't. There was an article put out talking about, is Winter hiding her husband? Who's hiding him? He's on the freaking show. He's not to be hidden. I don't talk about my ex-husband because he was directly asked to be on the show, and I honor his request not to be on that freaking show. I'm not going to put him out there. I'm not even going to put the nanny out there because that's not. Would y'all want to see Sam added? Bring him in as a supporting cast in my story. I don't need you on there fighting, folks, because Sam got a 0 to 1,000 temperament, and based off of some of the stuff that I get from some of the people on the show, he would be kicked off the show for fighting. He don't have that type of. He don't have that type of understanding for folks, nor patience, and I wouldn't want that to be the case. So yeah, it's just a mess. I just don't have time for that. I feel like at the end of the day, we're grown women. We all are trying to build something. And I just, you said, y'all, your ex should have himself. Child, I don't know what Kevin was thinking, but God bless him. And I think, honestly, I've had to be on a show with women who have husbands there to back them up.
How much do they pay? If they give me a pack of Newports, I'll do it.
You don't even smoke.
I want a pack of Newports. I'll do it.
Pack of Newports, you'll be on the show?
Pack of Newports and some Mentos. And they got me. That's all I need.
Okay. And a croissant, you want them to bring unlimited supply?
Because they ain't going to have this right here. But
Okay.
I want the Newports and the Mentos. And do they give you a green room and stuff?
No, they don't. They don't. Thank you for buying a badge, Carmisha. I'll talk to you later today. You said that's what you mean. I think a lot of people are in agreement, King of Shade, for sure. But I didn't think it was fair I actually, when they asked me if I was okay with him being on the show, I said okay, because at the end of the day, I didn't feel like it was right to just hear my side of it. He gets an opportunity to share his side. Why are you like, Sam, you're doing the most right now.
I don't want you to cry.
I'm not crying.
Oh, I thought you was crying.
Why would I cry?
Oh, I don't know. This was so motivating to me. Touched my heart.
I'm just saying, I just felt like it couldn't be one-sided, but the reality is that I've had to be on the show by myself. I don't have a husband there riding with me, backing me up, being my hype man.
I'll go there. I'll go there.
That's been a lot to navigate. Sam is full. I don't, Sam. But thank you. Are you done?
No, go ahead and talk about it.
I can't talk while you being a mess.
I'm just giving you a hand massage.
I've had to go against people that have had people backing them. That's been the unfortunate part. I don't know how you go to bed at night feeling like you did your due diligence when I don't
back them on the show, but won't back them at home while they out there slutting out women. Sorry. I had to throw it. I'm sorry.
You were on a leash.
You said you wanted it.
Yeah. They said, let Sam give us 6.
Come on. Yeah. Clap it up, y'all. We want Sam. We want want Sam. We want Sam.
Oh God. I'm just saying. That's the thing. People don't. I don't know if people are peeping that. It's not like I got somebody backing me up on here. It sure ain't Kevin. Kevin ain't backing me up, and I don't expect them to back me up. But everyone else has support. Whatever they say, they got somebody to back them up and do a song and dance behind them. But I don't have that. I'm literally riding by myself on this show. I will give Monique credit because when it comes to the Kevin situation, she rides hard for me the entire time. Shout out to Mo for that. I appreciate her for that, because when you have someone that's spinning stories and spinning narrative, it's not that I really want me. It's not that I really.
Yeah, champ, y'all. Come on.
You
want Sam. We want Sam.
Listen, Jesus.
Hey, y'all. y'all want the real opinion, y'all. Y'all want a real opinion. Y'all want me to talk and be frank, because I can do that. Listen, I need everybody to send me $5 to my Cash App, right? And then we're gonna have a real conversation, okay? A real conversation about the show. Like, I don't know the show. I don't watch the show, right? Because I don't watch reality TV. I'm not really that into it. But I've seen behind the scenes with Winter, and like, man, from what she said, it's like a real disrespectful thing. Right? It's like, I'm gonna give y'all the real truth, because that's all I know how to give y'all. It really bothers Winter what's going on with the show. You know what I mean? So, and I told her consider the source, because some of the people on the show I actually know. Like, I know them. I know their story. I know what goes on in their lives. You know what I mean? And so I kind of gave Winter some ammunition. I was like, yo, you can use this. Like, what I'm about to tell you is facts about some of them people on the show. I can tell you about their real life. Y'all want me to tell it? Y'all want me to tell you who do what? I'll tell you the real stuff and not no reality show shit.
Yeah. Lord Jesus. Did you?
I spilled it.
I hope he didn't spill it. I was trying to get on your thing to tell you to get off my live being messy. Anyway, you guys know how I roll. It's not, I don't involve myself in stuff outside of it, because again, you have a life, you have a business, you have a platform, you have things you're trying to grow. And so I can't involve myself in stuff like that. I mean, Sam would tell you, it doesn't feel good to know that people would like launch an assault against your character. No, it doesn't, because these people don't know me. That is the reality. But you have to rise above it, y'all. You really, really do. You have to rise above it. At the end of the day, I know where I stand. I know how to stand. And I know that God stands for me. That I'm sure of. And so I almost feel sorry for people who try to come for me in real life. It's one thing to come for me for play, but I feel sorry for people who try to come for me for real life. Because at the end of the day, I know who I serve. And I do know that God stands for me. And you just have to pray for folks like that. Like, literally, I have friends blowing me up every day, all day, because they do follow, they do watch, they do listen, and they're upset. But I tell them, why? Pray for them. Seriously, y'all, pray for them and move on. It's really, they're not God. They really aren't. This life goes on. This at some point will be a small thing. It'll be a distant memory. Don't have anything against them. I just don't. I can't even pretend to. I don't hate anybody. I don't wish any ill will. That's too much time and energy to project. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the patience, nor do I have the mental capacity or space, emotional space. My life is good right now. I'm really in a good place in my life. Yes, I had to go through a divorce again. That sucks. It happened. But life goes on. Life gets better. You get another opportunity every single day. Will I do things differently? Heck, I might get an FBI federal agent to run this joint next go round. Sam, look at you. You gonna take my weave out, fam. He lean in one more good time. He gonna snatch a track. And I'm gonna be Because I don't have that much glue with me.
Let me tuck it.
You stay out my hair. I appreciate that my hair smells good, but you're gonna take my track out and I'm gonna be upset. Now, this is where I draw the line. This is where I draw the line, fam. You my friend and all, but you snatch a track, we gonna fight. Cause I ain't got that much glue on me. Anyway.
Did you tell them that I lost 50 pounds?
No. I'm getting ready to go. Hey, sissy, I see you on here. I love you guys. I just wanted to speak on it. I loved episode 4. Episode 5 is about to get interesting. But I just, at the end of the day, I pray that the followers...
I lost 50 pounds?
Literally going to fight you. He's ridiculous. And I don't even know why I have... I need new friends. Y'all have any friends? His spot is up for grabs. any best friends you wanna send my way? Just go in my DMs and drop some recommendations, because clearly I need to clear my roster. But I liked episode 4. I really wish they would have shown more. Next week is going to be, or this week is going to be interesting. But I really pray that the fans who follow me from the show get to know me for me, and don't base it off of 2 seconds of what is being created in a story, because it's not me. I will say that I'm either a love me or hate me type of person. Either you love me or you dislike me. That's just what it is. But most people like me. I consider myself everyone's friend. And that may be weird for some people to understand, but I feel like that's the heart God has given me to really love on and minister to people. And so I'm not going to change that because people don't understand it. But I appreciate you guys. Carmisha, I look forward to your interview later on today. I have an interview with Carmisha Reviews. Make sure you check it out. And so I chat with her later. But y'all, keep being yourself. Don't ever water yourself down because people don't understand who you are. It's not your business what people think about you. It really, really isn't. Let people think what they want to think.
Divorce yourself from the opinions of other people.
That's a word. Divorce yourself from the opinions of other people. Because opinions don't pay bills. They really don't. God always has the final say. That's where I'll leave this. God always has the final say. This too shall pass.
Yes, Lord.
Not Carmisha the devil. Oh, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Are you going to give us an altar call
From
song?
the bottom of my heart, the doors of the church are open, y'all. To the depths of my soul.
They're going to kick us out.
Says yes, Lord.
I got to get out of here because he not going to have me on no.
Yes. Is there one? Is there one on that live that needs Jesus? Is there one on that
He's not
live?
about to have me on the list where we can't return. So
Yes,
I love
Lord.
y'all. And I'll check in later.
Yes, Lord.